যে এখানে সাইন ইন করার জন্য কোন মেল আইডিটা লাগবে? এসো এসো।
এটা সাইন ইনের দরকার নেই।
তো কোথায় ক্লাসটা হবে, কোথায় ইউটিউব চালু হবে?
এখানে আপনি এটা পড়ে তো নিন, করে নিয়ে আর এইটা লিংকটা কপি করে দিয়ে
লিংকটা না, লিংকটা এখানে তো মোড়ে তো নেই। ক্লাস করো।
আপনি D1 না D2 তে নেবেন?
D1
D1 তো
এ ঢুকলি ঢোক, না ঢুকলি না ঢোক, আমার দেখার দরকার নাই। স্টার্ট করে দেব।
এইখান থেকে করুন, এখান থেকে
আচ্ছা এটা
যে ঢুকবে রোল নাম্বার 55।
আমার মেন্টরশিপে আছে।
এখানে ক্লিক করবে। হ্যাঁ,
গুড মর্নিং, শোনা যাচ্ছে? গুড মর্নিং, শোনা যাচ্ছে? শোনা যাচ্ছে সবার?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
শুনতে পাচ্ছেন সবাই? শুনতে পাচ্ছেন সবাই? হ্যালো, সবাই শুনতে পাচ্ছেন? ক্যান এভরিওয়ান লিসেন টু মি? শোনা যাচ্ছে সবার? হ্যালো, সবাই শুনতে পাচ্ছেন আমি কি বলছি? হ্যালো, can everyone listen to me?
হ্যাঁ স্যার, শুনতে পাচ্ছি। হ্যালো।
শুনতে পাচ্ছেন সবাই নাকি পাচ্ছেন না? একটু রেসপন্স করবেন। হ্যালো।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ স্যার, আমি শুনতে পাচ্ছি। রাজেশ কুমার রয় বলছি, আমি শুনতে পাচ্ছি স্পষ্ট।
হ্যাঁ স্যার, শোনা যাচ্ছে।
শোনা যাচ্ছে?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
সবাই শুনতে পাচ্ছেন? হ্যালো।
হ্যাঁ স্যার, শোনা যাচ্ছে।
এবার শুনতে পাচ্ছেন আপনারা সবাই?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
ওকে, একটু রেসপন্স করবেন শুনতে পেলে, নাহলে তো আমার অসুবিধা হচ্ছে বুঝতে যে আপনারা শুনতে পাচ্ছেন কিনা। শোনা যাচ্ছে সবার?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
Okay. So today we are going to discuss pharmaceutics, that is chapter number 2, packaging material. We were discussing from this chapter only 2.1. So I have discussed up to the selection criteria of packaging material. Now today I am going to discuss several packaging materials on glass. So glass containers are mostly used for primary packaging material in pharmaceutical industries, and most of the pharmaceutical formulation have been packed using glass containers at the first choice for packaging material. If we look on to the advantages of glass, we can see that glass is transparent and thus easy to inspect the product without opening the container, and it also provides protection against moisture, oxygen, carbon dioxide, etc. and so on. There are various types of gases. It is available in different shapes and size, thus can be used for different types of preparation. It can tolerate variation in temperature and pressure during transportation, storage, and sterilization of the pharmaceutical dosage form. It is economical and easily available. It is approved by Food and Drug Administration, that is called FDA. An amber colored glass gives protection against the light to photosensitive medications during their storage. They are neutral after proper treatment and they do not deteriorate with time, so can retain their shape and size for longer period of time during storage. On the other hand, if we can see that they can easily be labeled, they can be sealed hermetically or by removal of the closures. If we look on to the disadvantages, we can see they are highly fragile in nature. As they are very fragile, they can easily break down. They are having chances to get breakdown, and they undergoes leaching process. Glass may contain alkalis which may get leached into drug products. There is a leaching process, and glass has some property that it can leach out itself on its own. It can undergo a weathering process of clouding process due to the exposure to the adverse climatic condition. As we all know that glass is a very sensitive product. Okay, so now it undergoes a flaking process if its strengthness of glass is decreased. Blanking of the particles from this given area can also be leached. So in case of glass particles, in case of packaging of glass, we can say that leaching is a very big problem. It is a very big disadvantage for packaging material for any dosage form. You may say about the oral liquid dosage form. You can say about any other formulation that we are storing in the glass package, glass packing system. You can face problem of leaching. It is a very dangerous problem that fail in the liberation of alkali from the surface of glass into the drug product, and this process is called as leaching. The leaving of the alkali from the glass when it come in contact with the product or the pharmaceutical final product that we are preparing. So the alkali is leached and it get mixed into the formulation, and thus the formulation gets destroyed. In case of flaking, you can say that flaking is the process of release of fine particles of glass into the drug product. It occurs due to the exposure of particular container to fluctuate temperature, environmental conditions, and so on. The alkali is extracted out from the surface of glass container. Thus, the alkali-free silica-rich layer is formed. This layer sometimes gets detached from the container and appears into the drug product as shining flakes. You can see shining flake. If we move on to the composition of the glass, we can see that glass is principally composed of silica, that is sand. Its formula is SiO2, which is used 70 to 80% with soda ash Na2CO3 and limestone CaCO3, that is calcium carbonate. Chelate, broken glass, aluminum, boron, potassium, magnesium, zinc, barium oxide, etc. The composition of glass differs in different types of glass for specific purposes. The silica, soda ash, and limestone are heated at about 1400 degrees Celsius temperature in a furnace. Chelate is also added to act as fusion agent for the mixture. The glass formed from soda ash or sodium carbonate is soft, whereas if potassium carbonate is added, hard glass is formed. Heating, melting, high melting point of glass is due to the presence of silica. So we come to know that due to the high presence of silica, the melting point of glass is very much high. If we talk about the types of glass, we can see type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, and colored glass, that is ambered color glass, which looks like brown in color, that is called ambered color glass. So neutral or borosilicate glass, type 1 glass is neutral or borosilicate glass. In case of type 2, you can see treated soda lime glass. In case of type 3, you can see regular soda lime glass. In case of type 4, NP, not for parenteral. That means this type of glass containers are never used to store parenteral products. And for general purpose soda lime glass, it is colored glass. Colored glass means the glass which are ambered in color, they are known as soda lime glass or colored glass. In case of borosilicate glass, you can see this is a neutral glass made up of borosilicate glass and boron. A part of the alkali is replaced by boron and trioxide, and lime is replaced by the aluminum oxide in this type 1 glass. If we talk about the advantages of type 1 glass, we can say that type 1 glass have high hydrolytic resistance. It is more chemically inert than other type of glasses. It is more stable than other type of glasses. It is used to contain the strong acid, alkali, and all types of solvents. It is used to store all types of solvent into it. If we talk about the disadvantages, it is quite expensive as it gives us several types of services. So it is costlier in nature. That means it costs much. Next, if we talk about the uses of the type 1 borosilicate glass, we can see that borosilicate glass, it is a treated soda lime glass which is of type 2 glass. Now type 2 container are prepared for commercial soda lime glass that has been dealkalized or treated to remove surface alkali. The dealkalized process is known as sulfur neutralized sulfur treatment. It is done by sulfur treatment. That means the soda lime glass or the lime glass is treated with sulfur, and then the type 2 or treated soda lime glass is prepared. Now, if we talk about the advantages, this glass has lower melting point than type 1. It is thus easier to produce and it is cheaper compared to type 1 glass. That means it is not so much costlier compared to type 2 glass. It is a high hydrolytic resistant due to the surface treatment of the glass. That means glass is treated with high surface treatment. So it is not so much costlier compared to the type 1 glass, as the type 1 glass is costlier because it is prepared with borosilicate. Next, if we talk about the uses of treated soda lime glass, that is type 2 glass, you can see that type 2 glass is used for the package of aqueous preparation. That means the preparation which are mixed with water and the preparation which are known for the water preparation, they are called as hydro or aqueous preparation. Because of the basic oxides, it is not used to pack acidic parenteral formulation. Due to the presence of some oxides, soda lime glass contains some oxides, so we cannot store parenteral preparation into them. It is used to produce containers for eye preparations and other dropper bottles. That means various types of eye preparation, parenteral and ophthalmic preparations are used to store in this soda lime glass containers. And in case of type 3 regular type of glass, that is regular soda lime glass, you can see the type 3 glass is made up of silica glass containing alkaline metal oxide, mainly sodium oxide, soda ash. Sodium oxide in another name it is called as soda ash, and alkaline earth oxides, mainly calcium oxide, that is limestone. These are untreated and contain high concentration of alkaline oxides that impart alkalinity to aqueous substances. The flaking is also observed. In case we can observe the flaking changes of the treated soda lime glass container. If we talk about the uses, we can see for all solid dosage form and oily injections. That means this type 3 regular soda lime glass container is used to store any type of solid dosage form or any oily type of injections we can store into it. If we talk about the NP or non-parenteral or general purpose soda lime glass container, you can see here that this type of NP container are made up of soda lime glass and are supplied for non-parental products. That means those which are non-parental, we cannot store the parental products into them, so they are called as NP, that is non-parental treated soda lime glass container. Next, if we talk about the colored glass container, we can see that colored glasses are prepared by addition of certain specific metal. As we all know that colored glass container, one name is common, that is ambered color bottle, that is brownish, deep brown in color. So in that container, we can keep the light sensitive drug which are sensitive to sunlight or any light. So we used to store these type of drug in those ambered colored bottle containers. And then there are three basic components, that is SiO2, Na2CO3 and CaCO3. During the fusion of the glass, that means during the preparation of the glass, the ambered color glass is prepared by addition of iron, magnesium, nickel, sulfur and carbon. So ambered color comes from this type of minerals, that is iron, metal, not mineral, metal, iron, magnesium, nickel, sulfur and carbon. This brown color ambered glass is used to protect the photosensitive drug material from UV light that I have already told. Those are very much, those drugs which are very much sensitive to UV light. So this type of drugs are kept in this container. This is the foremost and most important point that you have to know. What is the use of ambered color bottle? So we used to keep the photosensitive and UV light sensitive drug in this container. Next, we can talk about plastic containers. We have to talk about it. Plastic are a group of organic polymers of high molecular weight, usually synthetic plastic, and are very commonly used in pharmaceutical packaging, especially for disposable type of containers such as syringe, tubing, and devices. We all know that the injection syringe is prepared from plastic, and so on. Advantages: it is light in weight and can be handled easily than glass. It is poor conductor of heat. It is unbreakable and flexible. It has good mechanical strength and can be transported easily. Any type of plastic container, it can be transported easily because it is resistant from any type of crack or breakage, as we all know. If we next talk about the disadvantages of plastic, first point, it easily gets soft and even distort after exposure to heat. When it comes in contact with the heat, it gets destroyed. Next, permeation. What is permeation? The permeation of gases, that is vapor and liquid light through plastic, is a major drawback. It may lead to the oxidation or hydrolysis of the drug product, thus reduces the shelf life of the product. Light sensitive product may degrade its if container allows the light to pass through it. As the plastic is transparent in nature, so light can enter through it and air can also enter through it because there are some gaps between the container and the closure. So due to the presence of air and light, it can undergo the oxidation or hydrolysis, and due to the presence of light, it can also degrade and the shelf life of the drug will be destroyed. Next, if we look onto the leaching, what is leaching? That I have already used the term in the glass containers. Similar type, the additives incorporated in plastic during manufacturing may get leached into the product and it may result in the decomposition, spoilage of the product. Plastic container, when it is prepared, they naturally get distracted. Next, sorption. The plastic may absorb the chemical from drug products during storage. The absorption of preservative and the absorption of colorant may lead to the discoloration of the product. And deformation if containers are stored at very adverse climatic conditions. Structural deformation occurs. This effect occurs if permeation, leaches, and sorption occurs. Next, if we talk about the composition of the plastic are synthetic polymers of high molecular weight. Plastic is made from one or more polymers together with certain additives. The polymers commonly used are polyethylene, polypropylene, polystyrene, polyvinyl chloride, etc. So on, these are the polymers used. In case of types of plastic, thermostatic or thermostat, thermoset type, thermoplastic type. If we talk about the metals, metal containers are used solely for medical products for non-parenteral administration. Metals are used to prepare tubes, packs made from foil or blisters, cans, aerosol and gas cylinders. Aluminum and stainless steel are generally used for packaging of medicinal products. If we talk about the advantages, metals are robust and durable. Metal provide excellent tamper evident containers, being impermeable to light, moisture and gases, so ideal for pressurized container. Metals can be used to make rigid unbreakable container. Direct printing of label can be done on metal. They are light in weight as compared to glass containers. Now, if we talk about the disadvantages, these are expensive. Metals may shed metal particles into the pharmaceutical product. Metal may react with certain chemicals. The common used metals are mentioned below. The name of the metals are aluminum, tin, iron, lead, and etc. These are the metals that are used generally or naturally. Now, next we are going to discuss about the paper and board. This is the last topic. The paper based on material are the important parts of pharmaceutical packaging, example labels, carton, bags, outers, etc. The paper based material increases the display area, provide proper storage by staking, assemblies leaflet and provide physical protection to the item like metal collapsible tube. Fiber board covers either as solid or corrugated board also find substantial application for bulk shipments. So today we are completing here. Now give your attendance. Anubhav Don,
Present, sir.
Sovik Roj, Damodar Chaudhary, Jivan Kumar Singh, Partho Mukherjee,
Yes, sir.
Payal Poddar,
Yes, sir.
Rajesh Kumar Roy,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Seema Bid,
Present, sir.
Sovik Ruj,
Present, sir.
Swagata Bose,
Yes, sir.
কারো বাকি গেল একটু বলবেন, কারোর নাম ডাকা বাকি গেছে একটু জানাবেন তাহলে।
স্যার
জীবন কুমার সিং হয়ে গেছে,
স্যার অনুভব দেওয়া হয়েছে স্যার।
অনুভব ডন হয়ে গেছে,
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
স্বাগতা বোস হয়ে গেছে,
আচ্ছা, স্যার।
কারোর নাম ডাকা বাকি রইলো? Okay. Thank you
Sir,
everyone.
বলছিলাম
You
আমরা
all can
কি
leave the class
বইগুলো
now.
follow করব?
Thank you.